Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm, coming to you on a hot September day. And I wanted to show you this water. This is coming out of a pond. This is a lease farm that we bought many years ago, and we had a 5-year lease on it. And on the third year, the landowner got in trouble financially, and I'd already built this pond for the cost of the lease. So I'll show you the pond in a minute. And anyway, we were at a point in our life that we were able to buy it. So we got it worth the money before land went just crazy stupid high. And we put this tire tank in when I built this pond. And I'm going to show you. There's 800 gallons in here when it's full, and there's 340 head drinking out of it. A while ago, this tire was packed full of cattle. There's probably 15 drinking at one time. But I'm telling you, folks, this is good water. It's cold. I would drink that water. It's cold. There's a few tadpoles in there. They're not hurting anything. But you like to offer your cattle nice, clean, cool water when it's 100 degrees out. Today is supposed to hit, I think it's around 100, and it's over 90 right now. My eyes are watering from the sweat. But you know, people say, well, Greg, you got a pretty good looking herd there. But you know, part of it is our infrastructure. It's genetics. We have ruthlessly culled over the years to come up with cattle that can perform on grass without any supplements other than mineral. I wanted to show you this. There it is. It's about, it's not quite half an acre, but it's around 12 foot deep in the middle. You can't see the pipe. The pipe's out there in the middle. It's a 2-inch pipe. Goes all the way through the dam. It's got a shut off down there that I can shut it off. And always, folks, always, 100% always, shut your water tank off when you leave. Don't leave that thing turned on to that tire tank when you take these cattle out of here. You see, we won't be back here for 60 days or more. And let's just say that float down there on that valve, there's a yellow float on, there's a 2-inch brass valve in the bottom of that tank. If that string broke, or the cotter key that holds the latch on that brass valve, let's say it rusted into it, whatever, and it broke, and I didn't come back here for 60 days, folks, there wouldn't be water left in here. It's extremely important. It's as important as having a good perimeter fence. It's as important as rotating your animals, and it's as important as having good genetics. Shut the tank off. I've already been burned. We had a couple, two guys, I'm not going to mention their name, it doesn't matter. We had a farm, it was way back in the middle of nowhere on the very back, and they didn't turn the water off. We came back around, and that darn thing, it was a big pond, and it had been running for weeks. The pond was almost empty. Coming into spring, we had no water on about 80 acres. You talk about a sick feeling. Well, the Lord was taking care of us. He gave us a big 2-inch rain, and we followed up with another like 3-inch rain like 2 weeks later, and it put about 4 to 5 feet of water back in that pond, and we were good. But it could have been catastrophic. I mean, we could have lost 80 acres of grazing just because we didn't have any water. So just that little tidbit, I try and give a little tidbit each day, and that's one: turn the water valve off, don't leave it on. And that's the same way on pressurized water. We've got several water meters hooked onto public water, and we shut off every one of them when we leave the farm. That's even more important, because you're going to end up with Well, one of the farms we leased, the owner, when he had it going, he didn't check the water for, well, he left the meter on, and he didn't check it for like, he was estimating it. He was estimating the water usage. And when he went to finally read the meter after a couple months, he found out that he had a leak. And he ran out, I think it was right at it was almost 2 million gallons. And if he'd had to pay for that water, it was going to be like $50,000 or $60,000. Well, the water company kind of took it easy on him. They told him, said, well, we're still going to charge, I think he still ended up having to pay like $5,000 just because he didn't shut the meter off. So, folks, that's a lot of money. And most people, I mean, you don't want to take that hit. I don't care how much money you got. You don't want to be giving away $5,000, $6,000 to the water department because you didn't turn the water meter on. Because see, once that water leaves that meter and comes onto your farm, you're responsible for every gallon of it. It's yours. You bought it. They didn't. You bought it. So, yeah, water is critical. That's why I like good valves, good tanks, and I know there's gonna be somebody on this video, oh, you're watering them out of a tire tank. Oh my God, everybody's gonna die. I've had that tank in there for 25 years, 24 years. Got about 10 of them in service. I've checked the water. I've sent it into a water lab. There's nothing in that dang, that's vulcanized rubber. Same thing as the plastic that we drink from. Drink bottled water, plastic bottle, you know. It's a thermoplastic. It's sealed. Yeah. So anyway, it's hot out here. It's been a wonderful morning. I've been by myself all morning. The boys took the other bulls, and we paired up this morning to do the fall calving herd. Those are coming along really nicely. Got some beautiful calves over there. I'm gonna have to do a video on that. But yeah, these girls are just fat. Got them some good shade here today. It's gonna be 100 degrees. There's some trees out there along that woods line on the road. I don't like standing out in this stuff at 100 degrees, and I don't want to subject my cattle to it. So that's what I am about, shade. Y'all have a good one, and we'll be seeing some of y'all at the South Pole Field Day in Arkansas at the Heifer Ranch. That's coming up this week. It's on a Friday, Saturday. It's a field day and sale. They're going to have South Pole cattle there for sale. Folks, y'all have a good one.